of $50 from Modern Corporation for the winner of this little shindig. And we're going to light the fuse on it right about there. Blanchard in that 31B getting left on that high side, drops it down to the middle groove to stop losing some ground. Mark Fawcett's 32 slides up in front of the Brett Robbins 16B with David Small 67, the big Monte Carlo, trying to wedge his way in there down on the bottom. Robbins on the top side with that little yellow light aglow on the top of the 16B. Brent Bigelow in the 16 trying to find some maneuvering room in there. Shane Pierce in the 88 down against the guardrail. Fawcett leads him across the wire again, but as he got company, Mike Dooley down in the Quasimodo down the front straightaway in the 310. They're using up every square inch of the real estate to get around this thing. Look at Robbins on the outside. 2.5 wide in turn 3.
Two rookies leading the field.
Yeah, rookie leading the field is right, friend. Little bumping and clickety-clacking with the bumpers. Blanchard kind of wedged down on the Shane Pierce 88. Shane had to dump out of there for a second. Kevin Knapp's 4K. Robbins in that 16. They're side by side behind Fawcett, I should say. The rookie continuing to lead proceedings as we're 4 laps deep. Ooh, Rob Murray went for a brief excursion on the edge of the infield and brought it back onto the nick of time on the front straightaway before that tire barrier down there. Shane Pierce is really on a charge in that yellow and white 88 as they flay those back ends out as they swing their partner in turn 4. Fawcett now with all kinds of pressure in that 32, but he's got himself a pretty fast race car. Kevin Knapp in the 4K. Indeed, he does look good, friend. Brett Robbins, 16B on the high side. Dave Small on the bottom in the 67. But up front, it's Fawcett, it's Kevin Knapp, and it's Robbins. And they're tightly packed together. Don't zig or zag the wrong way. We're going to stack up a bunch of people out here if we're not careful. Fawcett in the 32 continues to hang on. 3 and 4. Cody McPherson, is he coming in that 777? Let's keep your eyes on it. Drops those right side wheels down the Quasimodo. Ditto with Rob Murray, our points leader in the M1. And here's this calamity that we started to talk about. Lift and separate. Look out. Dooley on the bottom, and I think Brett Robbins got a... We're going to green. Resume activity, 7 laps deep. Brett Robbins is being told it's safe for him to come out once the field is clear. Ooh, Fawcett got wedged out there. I think a little contact with the 27 of Dolph McCready up there in turn 3. Shane Pierce leads the parade across the wire and into turn 1. We're on lap number 8. The total is 20. 12 more to go. Shane Pierce in the 88. 3 and 4. Shane, pretty good season, standing 7th in the points. He needs a feature win. And we've got some contact back here. They've got a Tyler Anderson is spun. That was the reason for the 88. Dolph McCready in the 27. Dolph's already got 6 feature wins this year. Looking to file another notch into the gun, as it were. Kevin Knapp in the 4K giving chase from row 2 right beside Cody McPherson in that 777. Rob Murray is on the charge down on the bottom in that M1 behind Dave Small, the big Monte Carlo. We are halfway through the shindig, boys and girls, moms and dads, pops and pans. Dolph McCready is going to overhaul the youngster, and the veteran takes care of the kid, dispatching him to second place. Dolph McCready in the 27 came into the night 32 points behind Rob Murray for the lead in the Hoosier stock points. And let's not forget that Merrittville Speedway is embroiled as well in that duel on the dirt situation with our pro stock partners at Brighton Speedway. So there's a lot of activity on the line for this division again this year. And the man leading the charge, the gray and orange number 27 of Dolph McCready across the wire. Shane Pierce is second. Good tight fight here for third and fourth. Kevin Knapp on the top in the 4K. Cody McPherson on the bottom in the 777. And Rob Murray in the M1 is on the march as well. Here comes Dolph. the Bono Pizza Frontier Auto Dismantlers Chevy Camaro. Shane Pierce is fighting back nicely in that 88. Going to make the veteran work for it. Shane Pierce has got to be a candidate for one of the most improved drivers we have seen at the Speedway in quite a while. Last year, this kid really couldn't get out of his way. This year, he's up and running well and challenging and certainly driving with a lot more confidence. He tries desperately to reel in the 27 of Dolph McCready as we're working on lap 15. We got a handful of 5 to go right now. Shane Pierce second. Rob Murray now and Kevin Knapp in charge of a nice battle here for third and fourth. Cody dropping back a little bit in that 777 into the clutches of Blanchard's 31 and the 67 of Dave Small. Bleach in that mix as well in the 108. Here come our leaders. McCready, Shane Pierce, third place, and cleanly now to Rob Murray in that M1. He pushes Kevin Knapp back to the fourth place location. Coming around turn 4 to click off another one. Oh, Shane Pierce just about overdrove it all by himself, but he was able to catch it and continue on, but he loses some ground, and now it's a 3/4 of a backshoot lead for the 27 of Dolph McCready. Jeff Damon.
Brent Bigelow spinning.
And Brent Bigelow spinning as well down. Hang on, Brent Bigelow up on the high side there, parked 90 degrees to do that. Todd down in 18th in points, and you've got Boyd 10th in points, so unselfish move by Todd Sparky Gordon. Restart, keep your eyes on Shane Pierce. He really starts to make it hot for Dolph McCready, but the Dolpher starts to pull away. Rob Murray is on the march, so is Kevin Knapp in that 4K using that high line. White flag coming out. It would appear that Dolph McCready is on his way to feature win number 7 on the season. And with Murray back in third, the points are still going to be tight, but it was a 32-point gap coming into the night. Dolph McCready, what a masterful job this year. Feature win number 7, Shane Pierce, an excellent run for second. Rob Murray nailing down third. Kevin Knapp and the rest of the crew. So to the scales they go. But Dolph McCready should be good for feature win number 7 on the season. Got the checkered flag in hand, and he'll look for the checkered flag in Doug Leonard's hand. He'll bring it in there, and Clinton will take over with the interview.
Round of applause, our Hoosier Stock feature winner in the Lucas Oil Victory Lane for Dolph McCready. Dolph, you're making a habit of this, but the car took some abuse tonight. Tell us about your run.
It was a good run. It was, everybody ran pretty clean, and a couple little incidents here and there. Guys got out of shape, but it's no problem here. And I got to thank my sponsors, Bueno Pizza, Overhead Door, Cassell Manufacturing, Total Auto Repair, Frontier Auto Dismantlers, Niagara's Own, Fencing and Decks, Niagara Drivetrain, and there's probably a bunch more I forgot.
That's all right, Dolph. I'm sure you have a couple more chances to do it. Could you imagine 7 victories at the beginning of the year? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that ties my 2003. I had 7 in 2003, so that's good.
We got one more week to see if you can break that record for Dolph McCready, going for win number 8 and to close out the championship next week. So they'll get the one pictures. You guys will sneak right in here. 50-50 coming up, so get your tickets out. $1,200 plus. All right, Dolph, reach in, bring that in here. He'll grab a winning ticket just quickly. We'll look for our winner. Sorry, Holly, to interrupt your camera time, darling. $1,240. If you pull mine, sure. All right, here we go. Winning number for the Thorold 50-50 draw is, all right, you guys can step out of the way now. Oh, he's pulling extras. I apologize. The winning number for all the cash, 16683. 16683. All right, buddy, come on over here. 16683, $1,200 plus. And we also picked a ticket for the jacket. Dolph's got that in his hand, so we'll reach in there and get that as well. Thanks, buddy. All right, so for the Budweiser jacket, the lucky ticket number is 24163. 24163 for the jacket.